Hello everyone, welcome back to FUT FM with West Ham United, and today we are going to kick off with a game against Crystal Palace. If we look at our schedule, we did pick up our form in the last episode. We got 4 wins, a draw and 1 defeat, and today we've got a nice run of games against Palace, Hull, Swansea and Burnley before we have to take on both Manchester clubs, which will be quite difficult, but hopefully we can pick up 4 wins in a row. Now, as of last episode, we were in the top 10, so I'm going to open a 50k pack. Annoyingly, because of the Europa League, we play on Sundays quite a lot, which means the start of the next episode actually can drop us down just outside luck, even though everybody else has played a game more than us. So I'm going to run on wherever we were in the last episode, and whatever pack I promised to open in the last episode, we will open at the start of a new episode. So let's do that first of all. Let's open another 50k player pack. Just having a quick look, nobody jumping out on me too much. Sorrentino might be okay as a goalkeeper replacement for Kune, and Bemba might be worth a look at. Otherwise, I'm not massively convinced by any of these players. They aren't really... Christian Tello maybe, but yeah, nobody really jumping at me. There's a lot of players with pace in this pack. Dyer, Souza, Tello, but... for now, I think we might actually be okay. I'm going to have a look at Sorrentino and Mbemba, maybe a couple of the others. I'll let you know if I decide to bring anybody in from this pack. Well, having had a look at some of the players in that pack, I have decided not to bring anybody in. It might actually do us some good to have a settled squad for a couple of episodes. That'll run us through 12 games without changing the team at all. I didn't think Mbemba was going to make a massive difference to our centre-back situation. We've already got Rodriguez and Paulista there. Obviously, we got John Stones in the last episode. He's injured today. And we got Reece Oxford there as well. There's plenty of cover in that position now. So unless we get a really good player, it's actually been quite difficult to break into the team, especially as I don't want to upset the squad morale and familiarity with the tactic. So for today's match, it is almost as you were in the last few games. It's pretty much our first team going out there with John Stones missing. I'm expecting a good result, even though we are away from home. I think Palace are bottom of the league at the moment, so we should be getting 3 points. Tagliafico out on the left flank, pulls it back inside to Pato. Now Campbell is a very patient passing play from the team, and Pato's released Campbell. He can swing the ball across. There's Vea, and that was a great team goal for 1-0. Vea's free kick, nearly half time. Pato's in there, it is cleared away. Deeney down to Tagliafico. He's taking it out left. He's got players in the middle. Oh, that was a big tackle from Andros Townsend. He's been called over by the referee. And it's a red card. Townsend has flung himself in from behind, and Crystal Palace are down to 10 men right before half-time. Campbell, near the edge of the area, picks out Bradley. There's Munir making the overlap. He's got the ball, puts it in, and it's just tucked away. I think that was Troy Deeney with a goal for 2-0 straight from kickoff. Ravel Morrison, I think that has picked out Benteke, and Paulista's flung himself in there to bring down Benteke. It's quite an exciting start to the second half, it has to be said. Let's see if he gets any serious punishment. It's just a yellow card, so we survived that. Up steps Kabai, who does score. He slots it in that bottom corner, and Palace have got a goal back. There's Fernandez, edge of the area to Musa So. Through to Vieto, who lashes it in, and that's 3-1. His 20th goal of the season already. Bradley, forward to Deeney. Now Munir out on the right. He's cutting inside, and he's just about kept the ball for Fernandez. There's Troy Deeney into Vieto. Nice, easy, one-touch passing, and we're 4-1 up just before the full-time whistle. Musa So, edge of the area. That is the full-time whistle. The result maybe helped quite a bit by Palace getting that red card just before half-time, but I think we looked very good before that, and we've now won 4 games in a row, which pushes us up to 7th place in the table. We're in and around the Chelsea-Arsenal points totals. We're now above Spurs too, so definitely a good start to the season. Well, in the Europa League knockout stages draw, we have been drawn with Fiorentina. It's also a good chance to look at which other big teams are in the mix, because no other teams join the competition from this point on. It looks like Ajax, United, Porto, Inter Milan, Roma, and Benfica are probably the big teams in there. Everybody else I think we could overcome without too much trouble. None of those teams are really that difficult. There's no big hitters in there. Nobody really failing at the group stage. So we are in with a chance, but we need to get past Fiorentina first. Just the one change for the match away against Hull. It's John Stones coming into the centre of defence. Hull, another team struggling down in the relegation zone. Hull are actually 18th, I think. So after that strong victory against Palace, I'm expecting another one, although we are away from home again. And it was only a couple of days ago that we played, but the team should be more than strong enough to come through. Now Bradley to Pato to Campbell. Back out to Bradley with plenty of room around him. He's found Vea, slips it through. Troy Deeney hammers that like a howitzer. Abel Hernandez beats one defender. It's fallen for Klukas. Inside to Mason. And it's somehow gone in. Huge mistake from Kune to let that ball go in. But it is level pegged. Campbell across to Pato. Just hanging up the ball. And Mason's brought him down. And we could be playing a team with 10 men for the second game in a row. Mason is indeed sent off. And we've got a great chance to take this match now. Tagliafico on the left flank, pulls it back to Campbell. He's having a run at the defence and spreads it wide to Munir. Switches it back in. Vieto with the header. Munir inside to Vea. He's got it back. Sends it across to Belhanda. Now Musa so absolutely rifles that into the bottom corner. It's another strong away victory from the team. We've now won 6 matches on the bounce. A very good run of form, which sees us move up to 6th place now. We're really in and around those Champions League places, remember, which open us 100k packs if we can finish in the top 4 spots. There's no changes to the team for the match against Swansea. It's another team who are really struggling down at the bottom of the table. We've already played Crystal Palace and Hull. Now we're playing Swansea and then we're playing Burnley. Not a bad run of games at all playing the bottom 4 clubs. Being back at home, I'd expect us to pick up another win if we can. But given how long our winning run has been going on for, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a slip up somewhere along the way. Jack Cork finds Borja Baston and it's been released back to him and Kune's messed up and Borja Baston puts Swansea ahead and it looks like we're in desperate need of a new goalkeeper based on the evidence of this episode. Fernandez has been robbed by Vieto and Troy Deeney's in and he smashes in another goal. He's got so much power behind those shots. John Stones coming down the right-hand side of the midfield. He's beaten one defender, pulls it back in for Campbell. Now Belhanda picks out Stones again, who's leading the charge. He finds Troy Deeney and we're 2-1 up, and that's some excellent work from John Stones. And Vieto's managed to get there. Vieto going on one heck of a run. He beats a defender, taking it to the byline. Good tackle by Taylor, but Vieto's still on the ball. Picks out John Stones, chips it in. Pato's in there. It's come for Belhanda. Vieto. Across to Belhanda again, and that was one heck of a 1-2 to make it 3-1. Sigurdsson picks out Routledge in behind the defence. He's still going Routledge, and he somehow managed to score from there for 3-2. Vieto picks out Pato. Now Vieto back inside has scored again. 4-2, and this game is not going down quietly. Well, the team has shown quite a lot of resilience there, coming from behind at half-time and managing to win the game despite being pegged back again. I'm very happy with that performance, and it moves us, well, it keeps us in 6th place, but we're now level on points with Chelsea and Liverpool, and our goal difference will continue to close down if we keep playing like we are. I could have no complaints with the way this team is playing at the moment. Well, our run of games against the bottom 4 ends with Burnley at home. No changes to the team again. The form of this team is absolutely phenomenal. I think we're on 7 wins in a row, and this will make it 8 before we play the 2 Manchester clubs at the end of this episode. So we do really need the 3 points just in case we do get smashed in those 2 games, because this tactic against the big teams has not ended well so far, but it suits so well against every other team we play. Defoe again. Into Boyd. He sends it out wide for Harry Arfield. Cuts it back across. Boyd to Goodmanson, just over. Burnley starting this game well, and here's Gray out on the right. Pulls it across. He gets another chance, looking for Hendrick. His ball sent in, and it's gone over. Kune, who's just being horrendous in this episode. He needs a good slap in the face. Campbell's free kick. Chip to the back post, Stones is there. The ball's bouncing around in the area. Musa So on the ball, smashes it into the top corner. We're back on terms. Well, we've not managed to get back into the game completely. We've managed to salvage a point now and avoid getting beaten at home, but it's still not good enough. We really should have won that match. We remain in 6th place. A win could have taken us up into 5th above Liverpool, but we're still in and around the right area with 2 big games to come. Our 19th match of the league season is at home against league leaders Manchester City. Carlos Vela got injured since the last match, so Campbell is moving up to the right wing and William Carvalho is coming into the centre. Otherwise, it's as you were for the last few matches, really. Our performances have been absolutely phenomenal over the last 10 games or so, and I'm hoping that we can pick up another good win at home, but it is going to be tough. This is a chance to see if we are going to keep getting smashed with this tactic against the big teams. Free kick from Campbell. Sends the ball in. Gabriel's there. John Stones at the back post. And the ball just ricochets around before being cleared out. Corner from Campbell. Swung in. Sane away, but Vietto's there. Now Pato back to Vietto. Tagliafico to William Carvalho. Pato's there. And we slot the ball home at the first minute of the second half. Aguero's in behind the defence. He's got a man across the box. Stones clears it away, but De Bruyne hits the ball. I think it was deflected, and I'm not going to blame Kune for that one. David Silva finds De Bruyne. He's looking to switch the flank. Kolasinac wins the header. Now Pato can counter-attack. He's released Troy Deeney of all people, burning his pace through. Hits the post. So close to putting us in front. Silva slots the ball through for De Bruyne, who does score. It's 2-1 to City, and I'm really starting to think a better goalkeeper would have us winning these matches. Now Gabriel forward to William, out to Kolasinac. Pato over the top for Rashford. He puts the ball across. Deeney over the bar, and that was a chance to equalise. Oh, it's a very disappointing defeat. I'm a little bit upset because we were much the better team in that game, I think. We at least held our own. And it's disappointing to lose it. And because the league is so tight, we've dropped all the way down to 9th place after that defeat at the halfway stage in the season. Well, the final match of the episode is at home against Manchester United. I really want us to get a victory against one of these big teams to show we can hold our own. We've got Belhanda coming in on the right wing and Carvalho in the centre alongside Campbell. Otherwise, no real changes to the squad. We do have a lot of players not playing football at the moment. I'm probably going to look to shift those on because it is December 31st, New Year's Eve, and the January transfer window opens tomorrow. So between this episode and the next episode, I might try to shift some players out and see what we can do. But let's get this game against United out of the way first. Pato's free kick, short to Gabriel. Now Tagliafico picks out Campbell. There's Deeney. Cross to Vietto, who's found a perfect angle for a shot, and we're 1-0 up inside 2 minutes. Campbell loses it to Pogba. Now Mata's looking for Ibra, who's got past John Stones and fires it in for 1-1 inside 7 minutes. And Rooney's lost it to Deeney, and Vietto continued to hang around that 6-yard box, and he's given us a 2-1 lead with his 25th goal of the season. Corner from Belhanda. Looking for Pato at the far corner. He pulls it across. Campbell's there, and we're 3-1 up against United. Munir to Belhanda. Now Troy Deeney, edge of the area. Comes for Campbell, and Vietto's there. Vietto has got a hat-trick inside 34 minutes. He is easily our best player so far. Pato beats the defender, finds Vietto. Now Troy Deeney's gone for goal, and Troy Deeney scores a wonder goal, and our team is on absolute fire today. Belhanda on the right, sends it forward for Troy Deeney. He's got a bit of space. He can whip the ball across. Vietto's there, and it's 6-1, and we're only 40 minutes into this game. Vietto's got 4 goals now. Belhanda cutting inside to Campbell. Now So. He sends it forward to Vietto. He's looking for his 5th goal. It's out to Kolasinac. He can send the ball into Deeney, and there's a foul from Rojo. We've got a penalty. It's Troy Deeney who's going to take it. Deeney steps up, and Deeney scores. It's 7-1 now. Vietto making a good run. He can swing it in. Troy Deeney's looking for his hat-trick, and Troy Deeney has got his hat-trick. We're 8-1 up against Manchester United. Well, that has been probably the greatest match in West Ham's very illustrious history. I cannot believe that actually happened. I was hoping we might be able to beat one of the big teams in this little run of games against them. And boy, have we done it. It's not like United are struggling this season. They're in 2nd place in the league, and we've just crushed them by 8 goals to 1. absolutely phenomenal. And we're up to 5th place. We're only just outside the Champions League places. And had we actually beaten Burnley, we would have been in the top 4 for the next episode. But there'll be no doubt about which pack we're opening at the start of next episode. An 8-1 victory. Absolutely phenomenal. Well, that win is absolutely incredible. I just can't get over how well that went. Our next match is at home against Liverpool before we take on Wickham at home as well. It's a nice long run of home matches that. Then we've got Everton and Arsenal away before Spurs at home. So this run of games against the big teams continues. It is going to be quite a tough episode next time out, but so was this one, and we managed to do phenomenally well. I can't believe how well this save is going. I thought it'd be more difficult with the constant changes. But don't forget our challenge is to win the Premier League and Champions League in 5 seasons. So if it's looking easy at the moment, making the next step is going to be hard. As you saw in the pack today, we didn't take a single player, and that is going to become harder and harder unless we can get into those Champions League places. So tune in for next episode where we'll be so close to pushing into those top 4 positions and the chance of opening a 100k pack. Drop a like on the video if you really enjoyed that 8-1 victory, and please do subscribe to see more of them. But until next time, see ya!